on, Nikki G.
Hey, Tyler.
You're watching the LVSHL only on Nick's Hockey Broadcast. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And tonight we have a doubleheader in the Lehigh Valley Scholastic Hockey League. This will be the first of two games broadcasted tonight. And for this matchup, it is between Bethlehem Area School District and the Nazareth Blue Eagles. So here's an update of the Scholastic standings in the varsity division. In first place is the Lehigh Valley Saints, 5-3-0, 10 points. Northampton in second place, 4-0-1, 9 points. Bethlehem Area School District in third, 4-3-0, 8 points. Parkland's right behind them in fourth, 3-2-0, 7 points. Nazareth in fifth place, 2-3-2. They have two ties on their season and 6 points. And East Penn Center Lehigh, 0-7-0. They're still looking to get their first win on the year. So for Bethlehem, unfortunately, they have lost two straight. Their last two games have been against Northampton. They unfortunately lost 11-6 and 10-5. And the last time these two teams played, Bethlehem actually defeated Nazareth in a 10-0 shutout win. For the Eagles, they're coming off a 7-2 loss to the Lehigh Valley Saints back on New Year's Day, which was 1 week from today. One problem the Eagles, unfortunately, are dealing with is something similar to last year. It's a lack of offense. They only have scored 22 goals this season, which is ranked 4th out of 6 teams in the varsity division. Bethlehem is actually in first place in that statistic with 51. Time for tonight's starting goaltenders. In net for the Nazareth Blue Eagles, number 30, Ryan Murphy, 2-1-1, goals against average 3.25, save percentage of .885. He allowed 10 goals against Bethlehem the last time he played the yellow and black, and this time he's trying to get some redemption. And in net for Bethlehem Area School District is Eden Bender, 3-3-0, goals against average 6.17, save percentage of .752. She had a 10-0 shutout against the Eagles earlier in the year as the puck is dropped and we're underway. It's the Eagles and Bethlehem. Chris Fanning's pass goes to Tyler Bertelsen on the right wing. He's trying to get an edge around Ferguson as Bertelsen's going to take a shot on that, and that goes wide. As I always mention every time I broadcast for Nazareth, they have two players wearing 14, Jack Ferguson and Trevor Golden. They're often on the same line together as they are on the ice right now. As Rose's wrist shot goes whistling wide of the glove side of Murphy. Bethlehem retrieves back. Jonathan Richards, who's tied for the most points in the LVSHL right now. Currently with Bethlehem, he's got 21. Takes a shot on net, and a save is made by Murphy. So for Jonathan Richards, Dominic Natosi, and Tyler Bertelsen, they have the top 3 points on their team. Richards with 21. Natosi with 19, Bertelsen with 17. They had 5 points each when they played Nazareth earlier in the year in their 10-0 win. Nazareth takes this puck off this faceoff, will try to escape defensively. So for Nazareth, even though they only have 3 losses, the reason why they're a lot lower in the standings is because they actually have 2 ties this year. They still have time to catch up with Parkland. They're only 1 point behind them. Only the top 4 teams will make the playoffs. EPSL has already been eliminated, so there's 4 spots available, and there's 5 teams, so only 4 can make it in. This pass comes in front nearly of the net as the Eagles try to rush the other way for some offense for the first time tonight. This pass goes to Colin Knapper on the corner. Throws one off the glass, makes a fan react. Gargilio going for it, as now this goes to Bloser on the blue line. Tyler Glenn takes it. Once again, leading the team in points with 8, matching his jersey number. As now Bethlehem gets it back out. E.J. Powers was the man to bring it past the line. But Nazareth will whack it all the way towards the other side, and icing will be called against the Eagles. Ryan Carlson, who is the backup goaltender, was trying to reach for the puck there. He's playing at forward tonight, 24 in blue. So as I was saying earlier, this is a doubleheader. After this game at about 8 o'clock, Northampton will be playing East Penn Center Lehigh. I will be broadcasting that game too, so stay tuned if interested. Meanwhile, Nazareth brings it back there for a wrist shot. It's gloved down by Eden Bender. Garrett Rifford was the man who took the shot on net wearing the Shane Gossesmere 53. as Nazareth will go for offensive face-off here. Monez wins the face-off defensively for Bethlehem. Fanning twirls back in his corner. Fanning is going to accelerate, makes a pass through center that goes off Nick Monez's stick. Preventer trying to get an outlet pass. Eagles rush back the other way. It's a centering pass in front towards the net and a stop. I believe Bender actually got a piece of that puck as Gio Mastrotonoko took the shot on goal. Monez trying to get it free as the Eagles will hit it back towards the boards. 14.5 to go in the first. No score early on here at Municipal. Gravity brings the puck down up from the air as Nick Monez makes his pass and comes in front. Fanning going for it. He'll get it towards the right side for Dominic Natosi to whack for this puck as well as Ferguson. Fanning trying to block his body with the puck. An Eagle goes down on the blue line. Gets back up. Gio Mastrotonoko will move back on the left side, but he almost avoided the forecheck of Natosi, who gets it. This pass comes down towards the left wing of Nick Monez, who takes a wrist shot, and a stop is made by Murphy. To get a whistle, and we'll get a line change for both squads. Off this time, one there by Bethlehem. They'll try to get it back defensively. Landon McCray. Or bring it past the line. Landon McCray's pass goes to Jonathan Richards with a wrist shot. Glove saved by Murphy as he flashes the leather over his head and hangs on. So Bethlehem trying to get back to their winning ways after they had that 10-5 loss to Northampton last week. Northampton's looking red hot as of late since they had Enzo Tito return to the lineup. We'll see him later tonight. Richards' pass goes to Landon McCray towards Bertelsen. He couldn't connect to the play. Timms has it defensively. Andrew Timms. This puck goes to Gargilla. His shot's blocked by a stick along its path. Eagles trying to get this out. Luca Rutt going for this puck. He had a goal last week against the Saints. As Bertelsen has it on the right side. He's going to go right behind the goal. Bertelsen waiting as he lost his puck there from Bloser on the corner. He's going to need some help to get it out, and he's going to get it out himself, or at least he'll attempt to. And taken away by Jonathan Richards. Good play with a shot saved by Murphy. Rebound in front. I believe Murphy got a piece of that second chance as Bethlehem still sets up. Gargilla with a shot that's ricocheted wide of the goal. Bethlehem with some good early chances in this first period, but we're still scoreless early in this one. Landon McCray. Bertelsen on the left point with a wrist shot towards the net, and Murphy makes yet another easy save from long range. We'll get a whistle and a line change. Off this time, this goes off a Eagle stick. That shot on net by Sleepy comes up into the air as Murphy manages to track it, and he covers up. Caden Dudek will go for this face-off for Bethlehem, wins it, and goes there to the point that was blocked. That shot coming from Chris Fanning. Roche waiting on the other point for Bethlehem. He'll chase for this puck. Glenn trying to get a whack at it. Eagles trying to get this puck out towards center. They can't. Brady Roche keeps it and gets a shot that goes off the side of the cage. I believe it also went off the stick of Murphy. Shalipe now takes it on the corner. Eagles trying to fly away out of the zone, but Caden Duda can't keep it in. It is Chris Fanning. Now to Brady Roche on the right wing. He's going to hit it off the boards to deposit it behind the goal for Murphy to sweep it away. Ian Maslow attempting to clear. He cannot. It's kept past the line there by Fanning. Makes a move around Glenn. Takes it on the corner. Pushing on the side of the net. And I believe that shot was saved by Murphy. Sometimes it's hard to track the puck from this viewpoint when they're shooting on the other side. But I'll do the best I can to commentate that. Carlson going for it. E.J. Powers was somewhat checked on the boards. Ian Maslow will now retrieve it for Nazareth. Pass goes to Ferguson. Now Glenn will bring it past the line. Glenn trying to get the puck out away from Brady Roche. Eagles getting more offense potentially here. Glenn moves around the circle. Takes a shot without looking, and it goes wide of the blocker side of Eden Bender. Shot there by Brady Roche, kept on the line by Timms. His backhand goes to Carlson, and it's a nice two-way play is made by Brady Roche to prevent Timms from getting a shot. 11 minutes to go in the first. No score in this one as Knapper hits it out of play. So they'll move this face-off to one of the offside dots here. And the Eagles win it cleanly. Shot back into the corner. Goes behind the goal. Giulio. This is backheaded in front. Landon McCray trying to get it away. Goes right behind that. Wraparound try see me by Eden Bender. As Landon McCray will skate it away. Pass was intercepted by Timms. He'll dump it in. This goes back towards the corner of Landon McCray. McCray pitchforks it back towards the wing. Eagles still keep it in. It's Timms. Timms holding it. Takes a shot. See me by Eden Bender. And she holds on. Bethlehem once again, as I mentioned last game, with their new rebranded uniforms, similar to how Parkland changed theirs coming into the season. As well as Southern Lehigh, if you want to count that as well, since they combined with the mass. Shot on that's blocked there by Preventer. Friendly fire is on as Monez will get it back the other way. Rowan Hiller's wrist shot save made there by Ryan Murphy. He's made a few of those stoppages of a save today. Actually, let me rephrase that. He's made several saves that have stopped the clock here in this first period, and that makes more sense as both teams get some fresh legs onto the ice. Looks like Dominic Natosi's going to go for this face-off for Bethlehem. He will. Against Golden. This face-off is won. Natosi pass going to Bertelsen back towards Natosi. I talked to Tyler Bertelsen before the game. He was mentioning how last game he only played about half of it. Unfortunately, he was a bit sick. But he's feeling better now, and he's here to play for Bethlehem tonight. Ferguson lost his puck. Brother, a former Lehigh Valley Phantom in Phantom's youth, Owen Ferguson, and also a former member of the Eagles, too. Luca Rutt checks down Landon McCray. Bertelsen will now accelerate with some speed, and he's got Natosi on his right side. Bertelsen passed the line, seemingly lost an edge, trying to make a pass, but it was blocked. As his rolling puck comes through center, Eagles will now go back the other way. Aneka lost possession of the puck on his stick blade. Jonathan Richards takes it in his place. This pass goes off the boards, chasing for Brady Roche, and icing will be called against Bethlehem. Dudek and Glenn on the circle now. And Dudek wins it for Bethlehem. Fanning trying to clear down. Shalipe going for it on the left side. Ian Massa will win the race, and icing will be called as a result. Off this face-off, and Dudek wins it once more. Fanning in his own end will make this long-range pass to Shalipe. He lost it as the puck deflected off the boards. Ian Massa will turn back in his own end. Massa through center ice. He'll go past the line into Bethlehem territory. Wrist shot, and a save is made there by Eden Bender. Fanning off the boards, kept it by Carlson. Carlson lost it. Dudek takes it away for Bethlehem as he goes to the Eagles zone. Past the line he goes. Glenn trying to get possession as well, and he makes a nice play to scoop it out of his reach. Tyler Glenn, who's also a referee, also a member of Phantom's youth, has it on the right side, going right behind the goal. Trying to hit it off of Fanning, actually. Actually, that was Brady Roche, and maybe deflected towards the net. It did not work as Colin Knapper takes it on the circle. Pass in front, tipped off the stick of Roche as Shalipe clears it past the blue line. Icing will be called against Bethlehem. With less than 8 minutes to go in the first period, we're still scoreless here at Municipal in this game between the Blue Eagles and Bethlehem Area School District. Nazareth wins this face-off. Comes back towards the point as they're going to set up here from long range. This shot's blocked by a Bethlehem sick Roche getting a whack for it. And now it's taken back the other way. Rowan Hiller falls down. He actually ran into an Eagles player. That was actually, he actually ran into Garrett Rifford to be exact. Eagles moving back defensively. Blows her past the line. He's going to hold up with a shot that flicks off a Bethlehem stick and down towards the corner. Fanning trying to get for this puck as well. Several players from both teams. This is flipped back towards the other side. Preventer will have control with the sports goggles on his eyes. Sending a pass in front as Fanning will go back the other way for Bethlehem. Brady Roche's pass intended for Rowan Hiller. Hiller on the side. Pass in front, intended there for, I believe that was Felipe. It was, as he couldn't get a shot on goal. Rifford passed the line with the shot to block. It goes back in front. As the Eagles are trying to get more offense here. Kept onside by Ian Massel. Side of the net. Fanner across. Preventer couldn't get a shot on that. The play was perfect, but he couldn't corral the puck on his stick blade. I'll see if he'll get another chance. As Ian Massel pass in front. They score! Massel with the pass. It tipped on the route as the Eagles with a 1-0 lead. And Massel would get the goal. I believe it went off wasn't sure if that went off a Bethlehem play or Eagle. I would think if it went off at a Nazareth Blue Eagle, there would have been a different player in that handshake line, or fist bump line, actually, I should say. Regardless, the Eagles take a 1-0 lead. For Ian Massel this season, that's his second goal on the year. As like I was saying earlier, Nazareth was shut out 10-0 last time they played Bethlehem, so they're not going to get shut out tonight. That's a guarantee at the very least. Bertelsen trying to get a response for Bethlehem as he checks down an Eagle player on towards the boards. Bertelsen nearly holds on to this as it's backing it out of the way there by Golden. And we'll get an icing call here against the Eagles. 6 minutes remaining in the first 1-0 in favor of Nazareth. The goal coming from Ian Massel moments ago here at Municipal. And this puck is dropped. Bethlehem is going to take control. Donathan Richards holding on. Richardson one that goes wide. Gargiulo will chase for it. For Bethlehem, it's jabbed towards the Tozy. Back towards Gargiulo as he chases it towards the corner. He might not get to the puck in time. He can't. As both teams still trying to maintain possession for more than a few seconds here as Richards is going to get one in front of Bertelsen. A wrist shot goes off the shoulder there of Ryan Murphy. Makes a rebound play as he gets the whistle and the puck. So another line change for both teams. Carlson, Glenn, and a few others out for the Eagles right now. Dudek and Landon McCray, just to name a few, for Bethlehem on the ice for this next line. And off this face-off here, Eagles trying to get this puck out safely if they can. Timms will go for it on defense. Timms' pass, outlet there for Carlson. He's got Glenn and Knapper. Carlson trying to make some moves around Dudek. It goes towards Glenn. Glenn makes a backhand shot that goes wide right behind the goal. Glenn getting it back. Wraparound try, scores! First time didn't work, second time did. Tyler Glenn, and it's 2-0 Nazareth. That's his fourth goal on the season. He's now tied for most goals on the Nazareth team, at least as of this moment. Regardless, it is 2-0 in favor of the Eagles. Great start for them. 5:08 remaining in the first period. Chris Fanning on the left wing is going to look for some options as he turns back around. Dudek trying to go for this puck. He can't as his rolling puck goes all the way down past the line. Eden Bennett doesn't come out of her net and goes in for first shot. They score! Carlson! 3-0 Eagles! The backup goaltender gets on the board for Nazareth. Less than 1 minute later, 3-0 Eagles. As his first goal of the season, he had an assist coming into this game as he gets his first goal. So a 3-0 lead for the Eagles as they're flying high. Unlike the football team in New York yesterday, this Eagles team is thriving as Ian Massel's going to hit it off the boards right behind the goal. Felipe on the wing. That pass is blocked. More like a shot, actually. Monez back towards Felipe. It comes in front. Preventer with a pass that goes towards center. Gio Mastromoco takes it on the wing, trying to avoid Fanning. Gets in his way, and Fanning takes it away. He's got some numbers. Bethlehem can hurry. They almost have a 2-on-1. It seems like they do. Monez, Fanning, holds on, shoots in front, scores! Nice deke on Fanning. He made Ryan Murphy fall for it, and Bethlehem gets on the board. It's 3-1. Chris Fanning gets his 7th goal of the season. That's his 15th point on the year. 4th most points on Bethlehem's roster at this time. And it's a 2-goal deficit now for Bethlehem. Gargiulo towards Landon McCray. Back to Gargiulo. His pass is whacked there by Natosi. That goes off of Ian Massel. Richards gets it away. Donovan Richards on net! As the puck is into the net, they score! Apologies for the delayed response. I never got a signal from the ref until the last moment. Richards, just like that, it's a 1-goal game. Bethlehem was down 3-0. It's now 3-2. Jonathan Richards gets his 13th goal of the year. At this time, he leads the entire LVSHL varsity division in points with 22 points. What a crazy last few minutes in the first period. It was 3-0 Eagles, and now it's 3-2. Tyler Glenn twisting around. Timms with a wrist shot that goes wide. Carlson's once again in front of the goal. Knapper and McCray battle for it. The glass won't fall off even with the players running to the glass, although it happens rarely in the NHL. You can find them somewhere online. Richards' pass, the recent goal scored there from Gargiulo, goes to Tyler Patalson. Patalson moving on the left side. Will hit it off the boards. It goes right behind the goal there. Gargiulo waiting on the point. And he'll get the puck on the right side with a wrist shot on that. Glove save by Ryan Murphy. Off this face-off, Dudek wins it. It goes off the boards to be taken there on the right side by E.J. Powers. Lost this puck. Powers going forward again. Dudek towards Powers and goes right behind the goal. Dudek on the corner. Gets it towards the point for Brady, which flips this puck, comes towards the net. It actually went off the blocker of Murphy and back towards the left corner for the Eagles. Preventer trying to go for this puck as Nazareth brings it back there and goes there for the line. And that shot goes off the high boards and wide. The chance coming from Garrett Riffert. Fanning gets tripped up by Riffert, and that's going to be a delayed penalty against the Eagles. Bender going to the net. Bethlehem will go on a power play once the Eagles touch up. 6-on-5 for now. Here is Fanning, who waits, who shoots, goes, I believe that went off the iron in front. That shot was then blocked, and it's touched up by the Eagles. And Bethlehem, after trailing 3-0, making it a 1-goal game, will now go on the power play. There's 2:07 remaining in the first. And they'll go on at least a 2-minute power play here. So Garrett Riffert will go in the box of shame for tripping. 2-minute power play for Bethlehem right now. Off this tie-up, won by Bethlehem. Richards on the point. Gets it across there for Fanning. Fanning back towards the left point. There he lost it in front by Colin Knapper. Knapper's going to go after it short-handed. Here comes Knapper. Short-handed break save made by Bender. Good stop by the Bethlehem goaltender as it's still a 1-goal game. Bertalson on the corner. Takes himself on the angle, and the save is made by Murphy. This goes off the boot of Fanning, and this knuckle puck rolls all the way down. Fanning right behind his net. Curtis pass towards Richards. A minute 20 to go on the power play. 1:22 and counting to go in the period. 3-2 Nazareth. Brady Roche, Natosi on the circle. This pass was intercepted by Nazareth as they clear it down. No icing here since this is a penalty kill. Glenn behind the goal. 1 minute to go on the power play for Bethlehem. Glenn got it across to kill some time. Bethlehem trying to get this puck past center ice at least, and they do. Last minute to play in the first period. Roche on the line with Richards in front. Roche got it across. It was intended for Fanning, and now he takes control. 48 seconds left. This is a blocked shot that comes towards the goal there. That shot that goes off the glass. Roche will backhand one as it comes off the stick there of Fanning, who controls on the left side. 32 seconds to go in the period. Richards swerving in. Pass across to the side of the net. They score! Tie game! 24.3 seconds on the clock. And Bethlehem, after trailing 3-0 in this period alone, comes all the way back to tie it up at 3. Brady Roche with the power play goal. So Roche gets his 4th goal on the year. And we're tied at 3, just like that. 17 seconds to go in this period. This puck comes past the line there. Rowan Hiller towards Felipe as he gets it right behind towards the corner. Eagles dumping through center. And time is going to expire. We are tied at 3 after 1. We'll be back for the second. Second period about to get underway. We are tied at 3. Nazareth had a 3-0 lead, but Bethlehem, with a matter of minutes and a power play to end the first period, comes all the way back, and we are tied at 3. A wild first period in this one. Goaltenders have switched sides, so Nazareth is now shooting on the far end. Bethlehem will be shooting right here, as this goes right behind the goal of Eden Bender. Just talking to East Penn Southern Lehigh forward Nick Humphrey. Unfortunately, he's not ready to play yet, but hopefully he'll return to the ice soon. As making a new move behind his legs there was Richards right behind the goal. Richards is going to hold on towards the point. Kept on the line by Landon McCray. Natosi on the right side. Natosi trying to make a move as he lost it from closer. Natosi takes it back. Preventer clears it out as the Eagles move back. They nearly have a 2-on-1 developing if they can, and this goes off a Eagles stick towards the corner. They're going to set right back up. First shot from long range actually deflected. I believe it went off a Bethlehem player along its path and wide. Its follow-up try goes down towards the point, as the Eagles are trying to get the lead right back. As that shot is blocked in front. Preventer with a wrist shot that goes right behind the net of Bender. As Bethlehem will get it back out. Jonathan Richards pass towards Bertelsen off the boards. No icing here. Bertelsen will have it right behind the net of Ryan Murphy. He's going to need some help. Natosi on the corner now. Natosi still waits, holding for a play. This goes off of Timms. Natosi right in front of the net, and a stop is made by Murphy. The official almost seemed like he was going to blow the whistle as the net almost was dislodged, but it came back to its normal spot. This pass is blocked off the stick of Preventer. Natosi keeps it onside. He sweeps it right behind the goal. Ian Massel lost it in front of Natosi. Couldn't get a shot on that as it goes off the skates of Timms. Richards now towards the point. It goes to Fanning. Fanning, pass there for a pass in front there from Brady Roche towards the... A pass from Natosi towards Bertelsen. Couldn't take a shot on that. Sorry, a bit of a tongue twister there. Here's Fanning with a drive. Glove save by Murphy as he stops that rocket coming from Fanning. And both teams will get some fresh legs. Off this face-off, won by Dudek. Fanning's going to turn around on Nucko. E.J. Powers kind of ran into there by Massel. This goes off the stick of Dudek. And now it's Fanning twisting around Nucko. Fanning passed there to the side of the net, went off a Eagles stick as Luca Rutt got it out of harm's way from the Eagles' viewpoint. And we'll have no icing here. Fanning lost the puck. Nucko behind the goal. We'll get it right back towards the side there of Ferguson. Nucko trying to get a shot, but can't. And this puck is not controlled by Caden Dudek. Dudek will go past the line here. Dudek holds up, makes some move as he ran into Ferguson. Good defensive play. Dudek back on the corner. Has plenty of passing options to maybe work with here. His puck comes free, and it's taken back the other way by Trevor Golden. Roche on the fence. E.J. Powers on the wing. 13:40 to go in the second period. We're tied at 3 apiece. Murphy will touch this puck. Ian Massel behind the goal. Long-range feed goes to Brady Roche. He was actually intercepted as Roche hits it off the boards. This is actually Fanning, I beg your pardon. Roche is waiting on the fence. Fanning's over here. Ian Massel on the left wing. Massel's going to hold on. Massel with a wrist shot saved by Eden Bender. Rebound in front as the second try on that was stopped by Eden Bender, and she's got it. Off this tie, Bethlehem hits it off the boards near the Nazareth bench. Blows it with the wrist shot that comes in front of the net and wide. Carlson now, the backup goaltender, has the third goal for Nazareth tonight. This goes to Tyler Glenn. Glenn holding up, flipping it back across there for Carlson. That shot is blocked by the stick of Landon McCray. Goes over the safety netting and off the Easton Ice Hockey banner way far there in the background, as you can see. Off this face-off here for Bethlehem defensively. They're trying to get some control here. This is backhanded into the zone there. Carlson will now take possession for Nazareth. Carlson flipping it across the blozer, went off his stick as he couldn't control it. He'll have to chase it down. He'll backhand one towards the wing. He accidentally runs into Tyler Glenn. Glenn trying to hold on to this puck defensively with Monez trying to go for the puck. He takes it away. Monez. Here's Nick Monez, saved by Murphy with his pillow pads. Glenn trying to get it out more carefully now, as he somewhat turned it over there for the shot on net by Nick Monez. Tyler Glenn now gets it out cleanly towards Colin Knapper, with Carlson winning on the left wing. Shot there by Knapper. Actually, it was a clearing attempt that went towards the corner. This goes past the blue line and outletted back towards Glenn near the penalty box doors. Knapper on an onside play, lost it as Landon McCray had it. As Bethlehem will get it past the blue line. 11:41 and counting to go in the second. Tie game at 3. Monez on the wing. Toe Drake shot deflected and goes into the safety netting. There's a big event coming up here at Bethlehem Municipal in early February. It's the 2024 Lehigh Valley Winter Classic. It's an outdoor game dedicated to the Lehigh Valley Polar Bears. They are a hockey team of special needs. It's a great donation event for the team and just hockey in the Valley in general. So feel free to stop by here in early February. Had a lot of donations coming last year, including a donation from Capitals captain Alex Ovechkin. There was Flyers alumni here, including Bill Clement and others. I've been told there will be Flyers alumni here this year as well. Not sure who will be here in particular, but should be a fun hockey event here coming up in early February. Actually, I have a good friend who plays for the Polar Bears in Elena, so I wish them luck in their game coming up next month. Brady Roche's pass was intercepted by Ferguson. This is backhanded towards center to Fanning. Bertelsen clears it in. Murphy will hold it on for his defense to pick it up. It goes to Ian Massel. Massel off the boards there. As now Donathan Richards takes possession for Bethlehem Area School District. Fanning on defense. Turning it back around towards his goal. As now Bethlehem makes a near nice pass to Bertelsen. They couldn't connect to him, and this will be an icing against them. Eagles will get an offensive face-off in the other end of the rink. Off this time. This tips off the... Did that tip off the crossbar? I believe it did. Immediately off the face-off. Eden Bender seemed to react to it. It was so quick. Eagles almost got the lead there. That shot on net is blocked in front. If I'm correct, I'm making sure I saw what I believe I saw correctly. Is that face-off deflected off the crossbar? Unfortunately, I'm not ESPN, so I cannot give an immediate replay, but that was something you certainly don't see in every hockey game for sure. At least that's something I have seen, at least in my career so far. Caden Dudek on the right side. Dudek takes it. Pass in front goes off of Ryan Murphy as Bethlehem can't get a rebound on goal. Gongilio will chase it down. As Luca Rutt right behind him. Avoids him. Pass was intended for Bertelsen. Actually, that was Felipe, I beg your pardon. They couldn't connect on that play. Landon McCray on defense now will hold on for Bethlehem. As they'll bring it past the line. McCray will hit it right behind the goal for Felipe. This goes right behind the goal. E.J. Powers waiting in front of the goal. Gio gets taken down there by Aneko on a legal checking play. And Neko going for it as well. Caden Dudek now makes a move around the circle. Goes off the stick of Timms. And now it's whacked towards the point, but no one there for Bethlehem to keep it onside as the Bethlehem defense will chase it down. And no icing here called against the Eagles. 8:42 to go in the second. We're still tied at 3. Here's Monez. Gets taken down there by Timms. Someone fell down awkwardly, but he appears to be okay. Meanwhile, Carlson brings it back there for Nazareth. Carlson lost an edge, and now he gets the puck back. Knapper actually with a wrist shot that goes wide. Here's Massa with a try, saved by Eden Bender, as now this puck is right behind the goal. Glenn waiting on the circle. It's picked up there by Carlson as we're going to get a unexpected whistle to stop play. I believe there might be something wrong with the net potentially. I'm not sure actually why they called the whistle. There does not seem to be any penalties. I apologize. I missed out on why they called the play dead there. The puck was elsewhere, but regardless, we play on here. This will be an icing against Bethlehem. Murphy will sweep this puck all the way down, and they'll redo the face-off on the left circle of Eden Bender. Bethlehem moves back. Here's Brady Walsh on the left side, trying to make a move on Massel. Can't get a shot. Massel did a good job getting the puck out of his reach. Eagles trying to fly the other way if they can. Knapper can't get to the puck first. Fanning to Monez on the right side. Monez past the line. Monez back comes there for Brady Roche. Comes in front there for Fanning. Fanning trying to drive right through, but Massel got in his way. In front as Ferguson cleanly gets the puck out of the blue paint of Murphy. Bethlehem keeps it in. Here's Fanning shooting, blocked in front. Rowan Hiller shot on the side of the net there. Did not go for Bethlehem. Tyler Glenn now on the corner. Ferguson sweeping it away. It goes down towards the right corner. Here's Monez. Set one in front. Goes up Ferguson. Picked up the save made by Murphy. Pick is still loose. Murphy sprawls across it, and somehow he's got it. Nick Howie was slashing his stick onto the ice in frustration. He can't believe he can't score Murphy on that chance. Hopefully he didn't break it because those hockey sticks are overpriced in this day and age. It didn't seem to break there. As now they're going to go for this face-off here. Tosi want to shut off the draw. Murphy denies Bertelsen as it's still a 3-3 tie. He has not allowed any goals in this period. Well, to be fair, neither team have allowed any goals so far in the second. With about 7 minutes left in the second, we're still tied at 3. Carried back down towards Fanning. No icing here. Backheads it there towards the point. Eagles keep it into the zone for now, but not for long. This pass goes down to the side for Brady Roche. Roche got it across there. Back in front there for Bertelsen, and that's blocked. And now Nazareth runs this back the other way. They can hurry, but this is a deflected pass that goes towards the point. Loescher falls down for Nazareth. Bethlehem trying to retaliate here. Richards save made by Murphy. Face-off is won there by Trevor Golden. Golden trying to get this puck out as this goes past the line. And Necco takes it on the right side for Nazareth. Save made there by Eden Bender. Puck is still loose as the puck was not covered up. I thought it was for a brief moment. It was not, as this now comes through neutral ice. This is now picked up there by Dominic Natosi. A near centering pass. Timms hits it off Jonathan Richards. Back to Natosi. Set one in front. It goes under the legs of Golden for Nazareth and past the line. Icing called here against the Eagles. Off this face-off of Dudek and Glenn. Bethlehem on the corner will now get its puck towards Ferguson. Ferguson's pass to Carlson. Carlson trying to get more offensive opportunities. Has a goal tonight. Lost the puck. Caden Dudek going for it. Knapper as well. As Dudek got one across. That's now taken back by Tyler Glenn. And he comes over the line. Glenn battling this puck with Landon McCray. It's still stuck there near the Nazareth bench. 5 minutes to go in the second. We're still tied at 3 apiece. Now Bethlehem will clear it past the line. E.J. Powers will chase it down. Ferguson gets to it first. He'll backhand one off the boards towards Ian Massel. Massel will hit it off the boards towards center ice, intended to be connected towards Carlson. Couldn't get to the puck, and an icing is called against Nazareth as a result. Off this time, preventer takes to Ferguson as the Eagles win the defensive face-off. It's lobbed there. Taking it front, save made there by Murphy. Ferguson tried to lob this puck to center ice. Didn't have enough traction on it to get it to center, and he turned it over. Luckily, Murphy bailed him out there. This shot goes wide of the net of Bender. As Bethlehem is trying to get their first lead of the night. It's kept in there for Nazareth. That was kept in there by Garrett Rifford, who has the only penalty out of anyone on the ice tonight for both teams. This is cleared in towards the Nazareth zone. Bethlehem is going to try to sit up here for Brady Roche. He didn't actually have the puck. I almost thought he did for a second, as now the Eagles will rush on back. This goes off the stick there of Eden Bender back towards the corner. Ferguson. Closer on the high slot. Takes a shot towards that tip to the net. They score! Nazareth retakes the lead. The first goal of the second period. It is 4-3 Blue Eagles. Gio Mastromanoco makes it a 4-3 lead for Nazareth. That is Gio's 5th goal of the season. Coming into this game, he had 7 points, right behind Tyler Glenn for most points. Glenn had 8 points coming into this game for the Eagles. So Nazareth retakes the lead. Here's Fanning! And I believe that went off the crossbar. It was a quick wrist shot. It was so fast as Bethlehem is trying to get a quick response as they responded very quickly to Nazareth late in the first period. There's still 3.5 to go in this one. Fanning. And now Golden on the left wing. It's taken away by Richards. Richards at center, going past the line now. Richards takes a shot, and then they score! It went off the blocker of Murphy and into the back of the net. And as I was saying, Bethlehem had a big, quick response to the Eagles late in the first period, and they do the exact same thing here. And the game is tied at 4. Richards, his 2nd of the night, 14th on the year. Tie game at 4. 3:07 left in the second. But Towson takes it on the side. Takes a shot on net that goes, I believe, off the pads of Murphy, if not wide. Glenn flipping past to Carlson out of his reach. No icing here. Landon McCray lost it there for Carlson. Carlson just goes right behind the goal to Glenn. Nearly went back towards Carlson. This is set nearly in front of the goal. As Glenn's going to hold one. Comes in front as Bethlehem intercepts the other way. DeTosi goes past the line. Has good Julian. Got in front for Bertelson. Save made by Murphy. Rebound in front. Goes into the net. They score! It squeaks on in DeTosi. Bethlehem, for the first time tonight, has the lead. That's its 9th goal of the season. See, Murphy had the puck for a brief moment. It squeaks on in. Bethlehem just kept whacking the puck towards his net, and they get it in. Their first lead of the game. It is 5-4 in favor of the yellow and black, as Ian Massel on the corner will backhand one. As I was saying, Bethlehem has the most goals scored this year, as we have an offsides here against the Eagles. That was a near breakaway pass to Garrett Rifford, but he was over the line first. So, as I was saying during the pregame, Bethlehem has scored the most goals at any team this season. Coming into the game, they are at first with 51. So their offense has been very relentless, similar to Northampton, although Northampton bested them last week, but I don't think they want to think about that right now. As Fanning on defense is going to get it back out himself. 2 minutes to go in the second. It is 5-4 Bethlehem. Monez jabbed up the stick of Ferguson. Monez back towards Dudek. Glove down there by Ferguson. Rifford going for this puck too. Roche had to regroup as it went past the blue line. Now this is on the wing. This is a set one in front pass that goes Right behind the goal for Monez. Out in front there for Tyler Bertelsen, actually, but he couldn't get a shot. That was Felipe, actually. I beg your pardon. Bertelsen wears 88. Felipe wears 86. Massel behind the net. Master Minoko will now have it on the left wing there for Nazareth. Skates around towards the wing, trying to make a deke around Fanning. Couldn't get past him. Monez, line change for the Eagles. Monez has some room. Monez makes a move around Tips, holds up, fires it in. He failed on the wrist shot attempt. Gets the puck back. Back pass for Dudek. Glove save by Murphy. As they'll hold on with 56.7 remaining in the second period. Off this tie-up. Eagles swoop the puck and take it at center. Luca Rutt, his pass was off of Bethlehem's stick. Bloser will clear this one down. Went off a high stick, actually, and we'll get a whistle with 43.8 seconds to go. Off this tie-up. Bloser with a shot tipped off of Knapper's body, or his stick, actually, as that went wide of the net. 35 seconds left and counting in the second period. Knapper set one in front. Bethlehem intercepts it and gets it back the other way. They have time to get a shot. 27 seconds left. Here's Richards. Pass across there. Gave it in front for a shot. Save made there by Murphy. As Bethlehem made some nice passes, but they couldn't get it into the net. 18 seconds left. This is brought past the line. As now Garrett Rifford will go for on the corner. 8 seconds to go. Bethlehem takes control. Trying to get one last chance. Onside play. Here's Fanning as he couldn't get towards the net. Time is going to expire. And in this wild game, after the second period, it is 5-4 in favor of Bethlehem. Their first lead of the game. We'll be back for the third. Third period about to get underway. It is 5-4. Bethlehem Area School District over the Nazareth Blue Eagles. Eagles take it right away. Here's a shot on net deflects over the safety netting coming from Trevor Golden. And we'll get a quick whistle only 9 seconds into the period. Off this face-off, off the net, backhand scores! It went off a bender. The rebound was Luzaneko. Backhands it in, and the Eagles, only 12 seconds into the third, tie the game. It's 5-5. Jared Aneko gets his fourth goal of the season. And just like that, we are tied at 5. Richards going over the line. He scores! How many quick responses are we going to see tonight? Richards has been involved with a few of them as Donathan Richards gets the hat trick and the lead back for Bethlehem. 9 seconds later, and it's 6-5. So for Donovan Richards gets his 15th goal of the year and the hat trick tonight. Bertelsen right past the blue line. This is gloved down by Murphy. This is definitely something, at least for the games I've seen Nazareth this year, even last year, I'm not used to seeing Ryan Murphy allowing this many goals. Not to say the goals are his fault in any way, but last year Murphy had the best save percentage and goals against average in the LVSHL. He's still a good goaltender, but he seemingly has not been as good as last year in terms of at least statistics, although numbers for sports or even goaltenders don't always tell the full story. As Landon McCray's shot goes high and wide. He played really well, actually, in the Southern Ice Barnes reunion game. He actually served as the other goaltender in that game, and he was denying a lot of shots from Spartans All-Stars like Anthony Greco and others. This is cleared down. So it's Landon McCray. Bertelsen wearing the Eric Lindros 88 in Penguins colors. Side of that shot save made there by Murphy as the Eagles will try to escape here if they can. Natosi trying to go for this puck. It's lobbed there by Ian Massel. This puck is not controlled there by Richards. Richards with a shot towards the net of Ryan Murphy, and Murphy's got it under his right pad. So if you didn't catch it earlier, I am broadcasting another game tonight immediately after this game between Bethlehem and Nazareth. Scores! I'll get back to that in a minute as Bethlehem makes it a 2-goal lead for the first time tonight. Rowan Hiller. And it's 7-5 Bethlehem. Rowan gets his second goal of the season. It is 7-5 in favor of Bethlehem Area School District now. So as I was trying to say earlier, if you didn't catch it, I'll be broadcasting another game tonight after this one between the Northampton Concrete Kids and East Penn Southern Lehigh. So the stream will start about 8 o'clock, perhaps a little earlier. It'll depend on when the Zamboni is all done and warm-ups are when the warm-ups are concluded. So stay tuned for that if interested. As the Eagles are trailing by 2 for the first time tonight, it's 7-5 Bethlehem. If Bethlehem wins, they will be in second place of the varsity division, unless Northampton also wins tonight. But it would definitely be a big victory for them, but there's still plenty of time left in this game. Nazareth seeing where they are in the standings right now, and only so many games left. Got to get moving with 14.5 to go in the third. They're fortunate that Parkland is not playing tonight since they're just above them by a point in the standings in fourth place, because only the top 4 teams make the varsity playoffs. Tim's on the corner. Will take it for the Eagles. This goes right behind the net. Nazareth will now rush back the other way. Luca Rutt. Beg your pardon, that's Gio Masteronoko. He's wearing number 9, not number 1. Almost thought it was 1 just because I couldn't see the number on his shoulder. That shot on net goes wide. Coming from Massel. Brady Roche on the fence now will bring it through center. Dumps it through. No icing here as he was already past the center ice line. Massel being forechecked by Caden Dudek. This comes free for Nazareth. Master Monoko will get it through center for the Eagles. He'll come past the line. Pass comes in front as O'Neill get a shot at that. Actually, getting a near shot on that there was Garrett Rifford accidentally kicking his skate towards the pads of Eden Bender, but luckily no one got hurt from that. Turned aside by Murphy. Massel. Line change for Bethlehem. Landon McCray replaces Brady Roach for Bethlehem now as it comes towards center ice. Ferguson shoots it through as it bounces behind the goal. Landon McCray's pass off the boards. Gongilio will now go past the blue line for Bethlehem into the Eagles' end. And his puck goes behind the net of Murphy. Shot there by Ferguson, actually cleared by Ferguson. His pass from long range goes towards the wing there of Luca Rutt. Gongilio got out of harm's way. Felipe's pass goes to Katie Dudek with a shot on that, and it's saved by Murphy. With 12:40 to go, 7-5 Bethlehem. Off this faceoff, won defensively by the Blue Eagles. And Neko waiting for the outlet pass at center, gets the puck, flips one towards the center ice zone. And the Eagles couldn't bring it into the zone. Now they can on an onside play. Golden tipped towards the net of Neko that goes wide of the net of Bender. She may have gotten a piece of it with her pads. As Golden behind the net, this goes off his stick right behind the goal. Can't make the play. Runs into Landon McCray. Jonathan Richards with a hat trick. Hungry for more offense as he gets it past the blue line. Timms. Intended pass for Luca Root. Landon McCray passes it through center towards Richards. Loses this puck to Tosi, getting a whack at it too. And comes free back for Donovan Richards. Beg my pardon. That was actually Bertelsen. Richards waiting on the point actually right now, approaching towards the puck. Landon McCray playing on defense as Luca Rutt has it on the wing with a weak wrist shot that's turned away by Bender. 11.5 to go in the game. 7-5 Bethlehem. This comes right in front nearly of the blue paint as Landon McCray will turn on back. Glenn trying to forecheck the puck to his stick. Landon McCray trying to avoid Glenn again as he's going to dump it towards center ice. Bertelsen now leaves it behind himself for domination to Tosi. Back to Bertelsen as he couldn't get a shot towards the goal. Intended to get it to the net, but he could not on that attempt. Fanning. As we're going to have a delayed offside that's wiped down. Fanning brings it past the line on an onside play as he hits it off the glass. Roche will have to retreat this knuckle puck through center. Taken there by Jonathan Richards. Trying to get his 4th goal if he can get it with a hat trick tonight. Back towards the side of the cage there, as I believe it may have went off iron. I seem to hear the post actually, or crossbar from here, as meanwhile Tyler Glenn trying to get an edge on the angle of the Bethlehem defense. The Tosi and Fanning going for this puck as well as calls it back to Glenn. Approaching the goal as Bender made him run out of room. This is tipped off an Eagle player. Richards now make this pass towards the Tosi. Icing will be called against Bethlehem. Monez and Glenn will go for this face-off. One there by Nazareth. Knapper with a shot off the draw. Hits it off the ceiling. And they'll redo the face-off. Off this time there for the Eagles. As it's kept onside by Ferguson. To Tyler Glenn. Glenn trying to stuff one by the side of the cage there. And the puck is denied by Eden Bender. Wasn't sure if that was it. Actually, there's some Eagles players with some arms up. I did not see a signal here. Was it stuffed in? I believe the Eagles are saying it was in. I did not see any official signal. But Bethlehem players saying no goal. The Eagles seem to be suggesting it is in, and the scoreboard has been updated. It's a 1-goal game. Been told from reliable fans that the goal judge says it is in. Thanks for that. It is a 1-goal game. Brady Moser cleared. Sorry, I wasn't sure. That was it. I was almost thinking if the puck actually squeaked through the pads of Eden Bender. I did not see where the puck was. The players seemed to have an idea. I did not know who was the last one to touch it. When I review the film later, I'll officially put it on the screen here. With 9.5 to go, so it's apparently it is now 6-7 in favor of Bethlehem. So it's a 1-goal game. As they'll go for another chance, that goes wide from Gio Mastromonaco. Roche, someone checked as he's going to give it to Fanning. Fanning going through center ice will backhand one, and this goes back towards the corner for Ian Massel. 9 minutes left in this one. Nazareth trailing by 1 in this big third period of their season. Lyndon McCray behind his goal. Will turn back around, looking for a better option to play with. Make this pass towards the left wing of Monez. But he lost it. Mastro Pinocchio past the line again for the Eagles as this goes off the pads there of Bender and towards the right corner. E.J. Powers gets it out for Bethlehem. Massel, this goes off a stick of an Eagles player as Lyndon McCray is somewhat checked there. As now Rowan Hiller, who has a goal tonight, will get this past the line. E.J. Powers can't get to the puck first, with 8:16 and counting to go in the third. We have a check near the blue line here. I'm not sure if they called the penalty or if it was an offside, as it appears to just be simply an offside here, called against the Eagles. So they're going to have the face-off at the offside dot. And off this face-off here, and Neko takes it on the wing. Gogila nearly checking him away. Landon McCray behind the goal will backhand one toward E.J. Powers. Powers towards Dudek. Dudek going past the line, avoids the check. Dudek on the corner. As this puck is lobbed right back behind the goal. Luca Rutt going for this puck. Shalipe trying to clear it down, but can't. 7.5 remaining in the game. It is 7-6 in favor of Bethlehem in this high-scoring affair. Shalipe, Dudek now will lose this puck to Trevor Golden. Past the line, was defensively checked by Landon McCray. Not actually checked down, but just to avoid him from taking a shot. Powers can't get it into the Eagles' end. This goes off the skates of Shalipe. We'll keep our eyes on Ryan Murphy. There's still 7 minutes left. We'll see when the Eagles have to pull a goaltender, if that's necessary at all. Caden Dudek will now race with speed on the left wing if he can get some help here. potentially pass it as he lost his balance as he falls down and he lost the puck. He's going to catch back up, but there's no time to laugh at that as Ferguson's pass was blocked. Fanning's going to backhand one through center. Tosi has some room to work with on the left wing, but he has to reach back towards the left corner to get the puck. Guy to Dudek with a shot on that save made by Murphy as he's got a lot of snow on his back end after he went tumbling down onto the ice. A few laps in the building from that, and we'll get a face-off shortly. One thing I actually wanted to mention about that last goal for Nazareth reminds me of a situation that all-time great announcer Doc Emmerich had to deal with in Game 6 of the 2010 Stanley Cup Final when Patrick Kane scored the overtime cup-winning goal against the Flyers, and nobody knew it was in the net. It almost seemed similar to that. It was actually on a similar angle of the net when Kane scored. Even Doc Emmerich, most say, is the great announcer of hockey history. Even he didn't know it was in. So things like that can happen, even in the Stanley Cup Final. As there's 6:17 and counting to go in this game, 7-6 Bethlehem as of this time. Towson's pass to Richards. Richards with a shot saved made by Murphy. Tyler Glenn past his bench. Pass goes to the wing. It's Colin Knapper. Moving on the side, trying to get around Fanning. It's forechecked away by Fanning. Good play by 15 in yellow and black. And this goes up the stanchion of the glass. Massel. Ferguson's pass was fanned on. He'll get the puck right back. Ferguson into the Bethlehem end. Ferguson makes some move. Approaching the goal as Eden Bender has got it. Off this time, Brady Roche off the boards. Cleared back out towards the Tosi. He'll sever this right by around Knapper as now Bertalison will take it on the right corner for Bethlehem. On the angle now, lost his puck. Knapper getting a whack at it as this goes to Richards. In front of Roche with a wrist shot. Save made by Murphy with the glove as he stops play with 5:20 remaining on the clock. Dudek back on the ice now. As this goes towards the point, this goes off the skate actually of Brady Roche behind the goal. Monez nearly taking it away. Goes right to the net of Murphy. It's scrambled out for Murphy made a save as the Eagles will escape. They'll have a few wingers going after it right now. As this goes over the glass and out of play. Actually went into the Bethlehem bench. Robert Breventer waving at the camera there, wearing 5 in blue and white for Nazareth, playing on the right wing right now for the Eagles. As his face-off goes under the skates of the official and down towards Brady Roche. Off the boards it comes there. As now Mick Monez on center gives it to Fanning on the left wing. Fanning turning right back around. To the side it goes to Monez. Puck towards the net actually, or it went wide of it. As this comes back to center. Roche. 4.5 left. Preventer's pass will float wide towards the Bethlehem bench. As Roche is going to give it to Fanning. Fanning's pass through center to Dudek. Tipped off a stick. As now the Nazareth Blue Eagles will attempt to bring it past the line, but it was an offside, so we'll get a whistle with 4:09 left. So again, I will be broadcasting the game right after this tonight between East Penn Southern Lehigh and the Northampton Concord Kids. Stay tuned for that. That game will be starting within the next hour. Golden's pass, shot on net that goes over the net there. Luca Rutt will go for this puck too. Gargilio trying to get out of the zone for Bethlehem and succeeds. He gets it through. Gargilio now will get it past the line into the Nazareth end. As Ferguson's going to avoid the forecheck of Richards. Luca Rutt's pass is fanned as Bertalson keeps it into the zone. The Tosi gets in front there for Bertalson. Lost the puck. Eagles will now rush back the other way if they can. It is Golden as he lost it. Gargilio off the boards there for Bethlehem. And now Golden gets it back. He'll chase for it on the wing. Trevor Golden, backhand pass. Richards will not take it back the other way for Bethlehem and Tosi and Bertalson on his left. Richards going past the line. Passing comes in for Bertalson with a shot that's blocked. And now taken by Ferguson. 3 minutes to go in the game. Nazareth trails by 1. Murphy still in the goal. And Echo accidentally checking himself towards the bench as Murphy leaves it for Massel. Brady Roche circles through center, backhands one nearly to Jonathan Richards. As his puck comes rolling all the way down. No icing here. Monez. Roche. Back it comes for Gargiulio, who dumps it in. No icing here, as Murphy is simply just going to hold on to get the whistle with 2:29 to go in the game. There is no overtimes in regular season Scholastic games. There's only overtimes in playoffs, as we're going to get a timeout here, I believe called by Nazareth since they're trailing by 1. The timeout for the Blue Eagles has concluded. 2:29 remains on the clock. Bethlehem with a 7-6 lead. It's been quite an interesting game from both sides. The Eagles really need this win to catch back up in the playoff race. And off this face-off, Glenn and Dudek will go for it, and now the puck is dropped. One by Bethlehem. Fanning, get it back to the corner. Bethlehem trying to kill some clock here, maybe get another goal if possible. They have 7 on the night. Roche keeps it onside. As his puck goes to Nick Monez on the side. Got it across there as Bethlehem couldn't get a shot. Now the Eagles rush back the other way. There goes Murphy. 6-on-5 now for the Eagles. They trail by 1. 2 minutes left. Eden Bender with the save. The rebound was loose as Rose made a good defensive play to get it out of the way. Colin Knapper, his try is saved by Eden Bender. So Murphy on the bench. Empty cage for the Eagles as they're trying to tie this game at 7. Off this face-off, won by the Eagles. Tyler Glenn shooting it back. As Fanning has it behind his goal. Glenn taking back control for Nazareth. Knapper going for it. Eagles trying to set up here. It's intercepted by Roche. Glenn gets it back, however. Eagles trying to set up here. Glenn controlling. Back it. Threw it across it as Knapper was in front of the goal, but he missed the net. Carlson back to the point. Gio Masteronoko's lobbing puck goes towards the corner. A minute and a half to go. Glenn and Fanning battling for it. Glenn's really going after it here. Or it seems to be a bit more intense when it's happening right in front of you, I would say. As now the Ian Massel was going for it. Richards will backhand one off the roof. Now stop the clock with 1:08 left. Timeout, Bethlehem. The timeout has concluded. Nazareth used theirs several minutes ago. Bethlehem just used theirs as well. It's a 1-goal game. As Nazareth has the empty cage, trailing by 1, 1:08 to go. And here we go. Off this time, Nazareth takes control. Knapper's pass, shot from the point, tipped to the net, save made by Eden Bender. As she makes her biggest save of the night. This goes towards the net, and this will be an icing call against Bethlehem. I was trying to say for Eden Bender, that is her biggest save of the game. She got a piece of it with the right pillow pad. There's now 55.6 seconds remaining on the clock. And off this face-off here, the puck is struck. Bertelsen trying to get one out of the way. It's kept in. Shot on net that goes off the glass. That was Ian Massel with the shot, I believe. This goes past the blue line. Bertelsen trying to go for the puck. It goes to Glenn at center. 40 seconds to go. 36 seconds now on the clock and counting. Bloser on the wing. Made a centering pass. No Eagle there to take a shot. 29 seconds now. Glenn has several Bethlehem players going for this puck. Fanning trying to kill some time. Bertelsen will shoot it and get it past the blue line as this goes sailing all the way down. No icing here. 15 seconds left. Eagles got to hurry if they want to at least get a tie. Pass was intercepted. Natosi will go for in the corner. 7 seconds remaining. Natosi fed one across backhand. Shot in front of the net. They score! And Bethlehem Area School District is going to get the win. It is 8-6, 2.9 to go. Bethlehem, at least at this time, will be in second place of the varsity division unless Northampton wins or ties tonight. So they'll get their 10th point. As the game is over, Bethlehem defeats the Nazareth Blue Eagles. A final score of 8-6. A well-balanced offensive performance for both teams. But Bethlehem ended up being the winners at the end. So for the Eagles, unfortunately, they couldn't get any points tonight. But Bethlehem on the happy end of that. So I'm Nicholas Garofalo. Thank you for joining us for another edition of Nick's Hockey Broadcast. Again, I'll be broadcasting the next game between Northampton and East Penn Sunday High. Good night.